Hey guys, it's Summer with your daily twin flame energy read. Sorry, it's been about a week since I've been on here. I have been really ridiculously busy, but I'm here now. I took off work a little bit early so I could get a reading in for you guys before I have to go do a bunch of stuff. I am booked up till Tuesday, and then if you want to purchase a reading, my stuff is below. But I am booked up through Monday. So without further ado, we're going to get started, and I'm going to do a little bit different style, okay? The energies have been so mixed lately. I feel like the divine masculine and feminine have been taking on so much of the same energy that I'm going to separate it today into divine feminine, divine masculine, and then union in the middle, okay? So here we go. Give me a recent message for the past for the divine feminines. Past for the divine feminines. Wanted to come out. And I will try and remember to timestamp. If I don't, somebody please do it for me. Recent past. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the present for the feminine. Present for the divine feminine, please. Thank you. Whoa. 2 cards for each. Okay, and the upcoming near future, Spirit, for the divine feminine. Future for divine feminine. Future for divine feminine. Too many. Future for divine feminine, please. Future for divine feminine. Thank you. Okay. Divine masculine, past. Recent past for the divine masculine. Recent past for the divine masculine, please. Thank you. I knew it. We're switching roles. Present moment for the divine masculine. Thank you. Upcoming future for the divine masculine. Ooh. Future for divine masculine, please. Thank you. The recent past for the union, please. Thank you. Present moment for the union. Present moment for the union. Upcoming future for the union. Upcoming future for the union, please. Thank you. All right. I guess I can flip them all over. I really need more space, you guys. So bad. Put this somewhere. Okay. Flip all these over now. Guess I can wait. Oops. Okay. For the divine feminine. Okay, Okay, so in the recent past, I feel like the feminines have been working on their career. They've been working on themselves. They've been diving in and filling their own cup. They have been practicing self-love, I feel like, and really just honing in on developing their own skills, developing their own, what's it called? Not their purpose, but their passion. Okay. I see a passionate project perhaps, and it's caused you to buckle down and really get things done. I feel like you're somebody who is always growing and wanting to learn more and do more and learn all about a topic and be proficient on it, and trying to, give birth to this, to whatever venture you have going on. I do feel like it's career related or entrepreneurship related. Could be a project or like a side gig that you're doing in the evenings or on weekends, or just something extra. I don't feel like in the past, I feel like you put the divine masculine on the back burner. I don't feel like there was any hard feelings at the moment or in that moment. Maybe there was, you just kind of detached from the situation and decided to be loyal and honorable to yourself and dedicated to yourself and your goals and aspirations in life. Which brings us to the present moment with the divine feminine. Okay, so in the present moment, I feel like the feminine is still very busy. She's still a little hesitant, perhaps got an invitation, or first I see kind of like a conflict between them, and the feminine thinking, what I see the feminine doing is, okay, it didn't work this way. Let me try a different way. Let me manifest something different. Because I get a strong feeling that the masculine was going through something. Typically this means more than something's going on, more than what meets the eye. And the feminine took it kind of personally, I feel like, and she decided to detach from the masculine. So she was kind of just backing off and detaching in the present. But then it's like, as soon as she detached, the masculine kind of grabbed back on and invited her somewhere to an event, or said something that needed her immediate attention. And since timing was of the essence, I feel like the feminines are going to just put their feelings aside and think of some creative solution. Like, you're going to go forth with this. You're going to go ahead and do it and be there for your masculine and do whatever he's asking of you, or be there for him. However, you're keeping your sword up. You're keeping your guard up from whatever meeting he's wanting to do. You're kind of reviewing the motives and saying, yeah, I'll be there for you, but I'm not going to be that loving person that you're used to. I'm not going to give you that attention that you're used to. One wrong word and I'm going to leave. I'm going to drop you like a hot tamale. Let's get a clarifier for this. There's a lot of air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What is this 7 of air and this Knight of air? Ah! Yeah, there was something said or done to the divine feminine or responded to the divine feminine that left her kind of full of anxiety, kind of unable to sleep at night. You could have had poor sleep the last few nights and kind of just been guarding your heart. And it left you just in an anxiety-filled state that you're being guarded now. Possibly he communicated to you that he was not ready for this and he wasn't being his most loving, charming self. Maybe he told you that he wasn't in love with you. Maybe he told you he wasn't going to be with you like you wanted him to be. I'm going to let you down is what I'm hearing. I'm going to let you down. I'm going to let you down like I always do. And so, you know, it hurt your feelings, even though I feel like the feminine knows that it was just the masculine being his self and having a pity party moment. The feminine still were like, after all this time, how dare you say those words to me? How dare you, you know, make me feel indecisive in my heart and in my soul? And so that's why I kind of get the feeling that you detached a little bit, because you knew it was BS when you heard it, and even though it pissed you off in your mind, all that you could do was detach. So what is this Knight of Air about? What is this Knight of Air? Okay, let's take that. Not knowing if this is the end. Being there for your masculine, but kind of wanting to put an end to a situation. And the reason why you have your sword up on this invite on whatever you're doing with your masculine, whatever he's asked you to do, ride with him somewhere, go with him somewhere, be with him this weekend, whatever it was. Sorry. I feel like you are still unsure, feminines, if this is the end or not. I'm getting the feeling that you're just kind of undecided. You're in a neutral position. You're like, I have my guard up. I'm going to see how it goes. This could be the ending for sure. He makes one wrong move. I'm going to throw my sword up and just... So in the upcoming future, we have very exciting news coming to you. Let's see what this is about. Somebody delivering a passionate message to you. I'm hearing a shadow side. They're revealing their shadow side to you. But for some reason, I don't think the feminines want to hear it. Okay, this exciting new endeavor that you're going to be passionate about has you feeling very distracted, very like your time is taken up ginormously. You have no time for anything. You're fully diving into your passion. And it's leaving you distracted emotionally to where you're not able to give your cup of love to the masculine. I also see that you haven't been communicating as much as you would. You feel like this is just another manipulation that you're not indulging in the near future. So you're going to just indulge in your passion. This also could be the divine masculine offering an apology, saying, I'm sorry, you know, I was having a down moment. And it's leaving the divine feminine confused, emotionally confused. Should I move on? Should I find a soulmate? Should I detach? Which is ultimately leaving the divine feminine without communication, not communicating, not indulging in the situation, and just trying to detach and focus on herself. So let's see the recent past for the divine masculine. So the recent past for the divine masculine, he grew into his divine, or to his feminine energy. He drew the Empress. So I feel like this is him giving birth to his ideas, being in his feminine energy, outpouring more of his feminine emotional side, and trying to nurture the relationship. Maybe there was even talks in the past about pregnancy. He wants for you to have his child. For some of you, I felt like this was a happy situation for you to talk about. For others of you, I feel like this started an argument. And also the Empress is the number 3. So I also feel like if this resonates with you at all, that this is your angels telling you this is divinely guided and you're on the right path. Interesting. So this is the masculine in the past, like sitting you down, talking to you and taking stock of his life and having kind of like a crisis moment of, I'm this old, what have I accomplished in my life? I'm looking at my life and I have nothing to show for it. I don't have, I have lack of family, lack of self-esteem, lack of funds. And so this is them starting to grow their funds and starting to take stock and review what they do have and feeling unfulfilled. So this is them ready to give birth to their dreams, whether it be have a family or you to be the mother of their family. They see you as independent and wanting you to be a part of their family, wanting you to be the mother of their child, and them telling you that. So in the present moment, we have a new beginning. The divine masculine wanting a new opportunity with you. He sees the feminine advancing her career, and he has mad respect for it. He sees the passion within the divine feminine, and he's wanting to offer his cup of passion. He's also been having thoughts of changing his life for the better, getting his shit together. His on and offness, I feel like, is what he's been thinking about. Not necessarily his shit together, but like the way he's so indecisive when it comes to you, when it comes to love, when it comes to the idea of being in a traditional relationship or marriage. That threw me for a loop. Okay. So he knows that he, in his present energy, he feels and sees the divine feminine detaching. He feels it. He sees it. He misses the attention. He misses your passion. He misses your inspiration and your drive. So, from what I get from this with the Ace of Fire and the Empress in reverse is that he's getting the feeling that he needs to change his life now or he will lose his divine feminine. And I feel like that's why he extended that offer, because this is an offer, a new passionate beginning. And then over here we have that the feminine did get an offer, and she's like, again, had her sword up, but okay, I'll come with you. And this is him understanding it, receiving the hidden message of, I need to change my life now or I'm going to lose my Empress. I'm going to lose my divine feminine. I'm going to lose this family, this person that I finally found that can even tolerate me, tolerate my BS, and I can tolerate hers, and I better get my crap together before she goes bye-bye. So the upcoming future is the Ten of Pentacles, clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. So in the upcoming near future, this is the Divine Masculine being very happy, getting his wishes, his dreams coming true on every aspect, him making a promise to the Queen of Pentacles, which in this version I feel like is the Divine Feminine, him becoming more mature with his finances, making better decisions, growing financial stability, and this will help him raise his energy because he's had a lack of funds, and just wanting to create this life that's worthy of his divine feminine and worthy of himself, and just feel better about himself. And it shows me that he is going to come into some money in the near future that will put him back on his throne, so to speak. Basically, he'll be able to, he's getting that energy back of like, not so much woe is me, depressed. He's coming into a childlike version of the world, like seeing the world from a child's point of view, seeing magic and little things again, and wanting to experience that with the feminine. And ironically and sadly enough, this is all to do with money. That's how much of effect it has on the divine masculine. So let's see for the union. So in the recent past for the union, we have Seven of Wands. This is the divine masculine and feminine battling it out, having a tiff, and both parties defending their beliefs and decisions. I feel like this is the divine masculine speaking up and saying, you know what? I might regret this later, but I don't know if I can be what you want me to be. And the divine feminine saying, well, I respect your decision, but I kindly and respectively have to decline and back away from you immediately. Okay, so I see both of you standing your grounds and an offer being taken off the table. For the present energy, we have Page of Air. This is truth. This is clarity. This can be challenging information delays or change to plans. Somebody speaking their truth that kind of is too honest that it could hurt. Not listening to intuition and just kind of manifesting your emotions, what you're feeling at the time, which is never good, right? It's very impulsive and logical. Yeah, not wanting to be sneaky, not wanting to hide secrets, and you guys are still in the same energy of laying it all on the table. I feel like the energy has lightened with both parties on both sides, like you guys have agreed at a neutral thing, at a neutral function where you guys are going to get together. So your plans have changed, you're going to come together. However, you're still got, both of you still have your guards up, but you're not wanting to be sneaky about anything. You're wanting to tell the truth about everything. And, but I feel like you're manifesting, you're not manifesting out of goodness. You're manifesting out of ego and hurt and pain and scaredness. So this is where the present energy leads you. That's why the feminine is on guard here. And that's why the masculine is over here, you know, I've got to get control of my emotions and my hormones before I lose her. So that's the present energy of both parties being completely honest with each other without sugarcoating anything. So the upcoming future for the union is union with the love of your life, Knight of Water. So, again, I see total transformations going on for the divine masculine and feminine, this union. I could see that you, I can't tell if it's I feel like it's the divine feminine that is talked to the masculine's mother. Could be the masculine talking to the other one's mother, but I highly get like the feminine. However, you're seeking out like-minded mentors. So this could be just friends. It doesn't have to be his mother, but for some reason, I get that. But not for everybody. So you could have been talking about your union with this person and how contemplative you are, and you're emotional when you have this conversation, I feel like. Because you're scared of the unknown. You're not sure how it's going to go, right? But the upcoming near future shows me that there will be union, reunion, reconciliation with the love of your life, with your divine masculine. This is coming closer during Christmas time. After your emotions are balanced. That's really important to remember. Balance your emotions, do whatever you have to do, take time out, and it will come to you. Your emotions will balance, and that's when your union will come together and you guys will sync up. I also got the Page of Cups upright. So I see the union, both of you offering your cup, both offering emotional love towards each other. And let's see, I do see a wedding proposal around Christmas time for a few of you. Let's see about wedding proposal. Clarify wedding proposal. Clarify an engagement. Okay, so for some of you, they're going to propose to you at a social event during the Christmas holidays, possibly either like a family gathering on Christmas Day, or this could be at a celebration like at a Christmas party. A lot of emotions, a lot of celebrations, a lot of happy times. You guys are going to be very close this Christmas and very lovey and emotional fulfillment. And for like 10% of you, I feel like it's a low percentage, but 10% of you will get proposed to by your divine feminine. Please clarify. Wedding proposal. Okay. Yeah, so the way you should recognize if this resonates with you, or if you want to know if it's you that's going to be proposed to, this is a person, if you're going to get proposed to, this is a person that has, your relationship has been stagnant for a bit. Your masculine's kind of been non-emotional, not saying much, just sitting there hanging out, and in their own thoughts, not really in hermit mode, not really in, outgoing mood, just kind of sitting there preserving, gaining different perspective, and just kind of hanging out and not doing much, not saying much. Somebody that has not been very passionate lately, somebody that has been holding back, somebody that's, for the feminines, I feel like this is somebody that's been, you've been overly emotional. So if that resonates on the feminine side, not having your emotions in balance, like crying to the divine masculine, So, yeah, I do see that. So, let's see. What should I pull for the last card? Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to pull some daily guidance to give the divine feminines and masculines just kind of a loophole to boost the energy or heal whatever cycle you need to let heal. Sometimes this helps you break out of a cycle that you've been stagnant in or just not happy with, or just overall healing for both of you that you need. So let's pull advice for the divine feminine, please, Spirit. from your angel guides. Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. Divine Masculine, please. Guidance for the Divine Masculine. Thank you. Okay, so for the Divine Masculines, we have ground yourself. This is really good because I feel like sometimes when the Divine Masculine switches over to a feminine role and gets in his feminine energy, it's so highly elevated that he doesn't know how to ground himself. And that can cause like fogginess, not being like, no clarity, like they just get foggy headed and just like, just going through the motions, autopilot, because they feel so confused and groggy and foggy headed. So it says ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So, yes, again, I do feel like this is the Divine Masculine taking on the feminine energy and not quite sure how to handle it. Like the masculines get flighty when they take, like, you know, elevated and flighty and foggy headed when they take on feminine energy because they're not used to it. And the feminines, when they take on masculine energy, they tend to get a temper and tend to get like, you know what I mean? Or just very standing their ground. Okay, so ground yourself. For the Divine Feminines, we have be honest with yourself. Dun, dun, dun. It says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself. For we will support you and guide you through any necessary changes. Lead upon us for courage and the strength to take care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So a few things that this means. Feminines, what are you not being honest with yourself about? For some of you, I feel like this is a twin flame journey that you're like, I don't think I want this. I don't think I can handle this. I think I'm better than that. I don't want to do this. But you're doing it anyway. You're doing it anyway because you have a connection. Maybe you love the person. Maybe you're watching all these videos and you've clinged on to the twin flame, you know, frenzy. But you're not really wanting to do it and you're not really happy with the person. It's telling you to be honest with yourself. You do not have to be with your twin. So go if you want to go. Be really honest with yourself. Also, be honest with yourself if you're the one that have these qualities that the Divine Masculine, you rant on him about. Look into yourself and make sure you're not doing this too. Be honest with yourself. Throughout everything, be honest with yourself because they're ultimately just a mirror of us. And if you're not happy with your masculine and his actions, look into yourself and